What's going on, everybody? I'm here announcing for my buddies in the WTF racing. You got Bully starting on. You got Bully starting on the. Well, you had Dave starting on the pole. Then you had Bully on second. Here, hold on. Let me get to it. You had Bully in second. You had Tracy Payson. I don't know him. You got Cody. He's run a few races. You got Chris. You got Doug. You got Roger. Never heard of him. And then you got Charlie and Riley Olson. Mason, Kenneth, and then back to the start. So they're going green right now. It's on the replay, a little bit delayed, but other than that, yeah, we're gonna set them off green. Here we go. We're gonna check 30 laps around here at Dega, so it's gonna be a long one, but it's gonna be a fun one. Here we go, boys. Coming to the green. Got one blinking. Coming to the green. Here they come. To the line, and they're green at Talladega. Got Dave out front. He's leading, heading into turn one. So you got Bully, Cody, Doug, and Charlie on the outside. 4 WTF guys. And you have Charlie, the 53, who I do not know. Tracy. So we'll have to keep him in mind. He looks pretty quick. He was quick qualifying. Then you got 25 of Chris. He's another WTF guy. So gonna keep him in mind. Gonna go on by with Pathens here. He looks pretty quick, especially he's tucked up under Dave. Looks like outside's getting a little bit of a run. Outside is working better together than the bottom. Cody and Bully are clear. Let's see if are they gonna stay up there with Doug and try to clear him. Quick little flyby at Talladega coming to the start-finish line. It's all very fast, very quickly. So outside line, when we looked away, we're pulling away. So now they got Charlie on the outside. They're still a rolling top. Looks like one guy goes to the bottom. That would be the 12 car. He goes to the bottom. We're gonna go on board with Doug. Oh, he's gonna go to the bottom. Charlie's going to go with him. He was clear on the 72. 72 is going to stick it inside. He's going to go inside. Oh, it's getting very close. They're 3 wide out back. Chris got shuffled out of that one. Cody's still running on the top. He's out the back. Got Bully coming to the checkered, or coming to the line on lap 3. You got Doug, Bully, 72. Then you got Charlie, then you got Dave. They are, I will say, they're a lot more tame than I thought they would be. We keep having one lag out. I don't know who that is, but they keep lagging out. 72 looks to go high. He looks to go high with Charlie. Doug's going to look low on Bully. You can get a little flyby action. Let's see what it... Oh, and one gets turned. One gets turned in the middle of the field. Try to get to it. Oh, and that's the big one. That's the big one at Talladega. Let's see what happened here. Yellow is out. Yellow is definitely out. We're going to go far chase right here on the 10 car. 12 gets a run. So, it looks like Doug just gets in the side of Bully. That ends up turning everybody pretty much. And, yeah. Here. It looks like Bully was undecisive if he really wanted to block the top, middle of the straightaway. And then by the time that they got into the corner, he was underneath him. And, yeah, it went off from there. Wow. 53 somehow makes it through. We're going to go back here and try to look on board as the 53 goes through this. He sees the smoke up front, sees one coming up the track. I will say Netcode probably helped him out. He saw that those two were going to come back up the track. They get clobbered. Cody somehow made it through that. We're going to, here, let's look at what he saw, because he was far in the back. He was dead last out of this entire pack right here. He was dead last, yeah. So he sees Bully kind of middle-ish. Doug goes under him. He gets turned. Everybody's checking up on the outside. They're swerving everywhere. Wow. What a weird sequence of laps right there. It looked like the outside was quicker for a little bit of that. See who all pitted. Everybody has pitted. Charlie's going into pitch right now. Let's pull Doug into this chat.
You know, just a little bit.
Hey,
yeah.
Doug, you got me?
I got you, sir.
What's up, man? It looked like the outside was rolling pretty good that last few laps. Just a little mistake, and especially with the B cars, no downforce. You looked like you were doing really good, had a fast race car. You think that you're going to be able to get back up to the front with a little bit of teammate help?
I think so. I think we can handle this. They gave me a good car tonight, so I think we got something for them.
Yeah, you guys definitely look quick. There's a few new guys. They do look clean and fast, so maybe they can get in the league. So might have to say something to them. But yeah, you and Bully were looking really good together, and so were Charlie and pretty much the entire WTF crew. So
yeah,
all right.
WTF for life.
Yep, WTF. So all right, I'll let you go. Have a good one.
All right.
Good luck, man.
All right, thank you.
That was Doug right there. He was not the cause of it. It was kind of just a racing accident, but he was in it. So here, let's go back and watch a few laps right there. So with it, they were 3 wide at one point. Yeah, they were definitely 3 wide. 25 was 3 right there. 72. So what happened was the 72 did look low. He got low. And there's a WTF, 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 WTF. They were all lined up on the outside. Dave went low. And other than that, it was pretty much all of them. 72 was just up there. And then Doug went low with Charlie once he got clear. And then Charlie was about 3 to 25. Chris has been, he's in a big improvement from lately. And then this is where the wreck happened. But he has gotten a lot better lately. I do feel bad for the 10. He was just kind of a victim in that. Made it through one bit. And then couldn't make it out right there. A little bit of netcode ruined his race, but pace car lights are out as they're going to go back green right here. It's going to be exciting to see with you still got about 25, 24 laps to go, so it's going to be exciting to see, you know, do people start pushing now? Try to get to the front, try to lead and block, or people are going to stay back and try to survive. Kind of, do they go the Denny Hamlin strategy at Daytona the past few years? Or they do the Ricky Stenhouse and try to lead every lap and be super aggressive. One guy I do not expect to do the Denny thing is actually Charlie in the back here. He's lagging back. I think he might be trying to get a run. We're going to see if that works out for him. Actually, we can go on board with him. Let's try to go on board. If he lags back enough, he's starting to speed up. He's starting to speed up. He's starting to speed up. We are live, so he's starting to speed up. It looks like if he wants to have a chance, he's going to have to go now, just about, try to get to the outside. Looks like all right, they're green, so he couldn't get that run. As we go to the front field, 72 is going to lead him off into turn 1. He's got no help behind him. WTF 1, 2, and 3 on the top. Dave's going to drop down with him and go. Cody's going to get the help from Bully. They're dicing out back. Doug and the 12 are far back. They're going to have to probably get in the single file line, try to work together to get back up to the field. Bully is pushing Cody on the backstretch right there as they head into turn 3 and 4. It looks like the 72 is going to have the advantage, but coming off the corner, the high line is going to have the run. You got Ford, you got 2 Fords at the bottom and a Chevy and a Toyota on the top. So out of everybody, I do think there is more Fords in this race. Yeah, looking at it, there's a ton of Fords in this race. So tons of Ford and Chevys. Looks like Bully's the only Supra. So now that all right, WTF is stacked up on the top. The only one is Dave, and he's on the second run on the bottom. Cody is clear of the 73. Now he's not. He had the opportunity to drop down. 72 drops down. He's going to get out of the mix. He's just going to ride at the back, try to get out of this. He's just going to try to do the Denny Hamlin strategy, get out the way, try to survive. He's blanking a little bit too. 3 outside line. They're getting really dicey and pushy right here. It's going to be sketchy. especially coming down to it. Dave is leading at Talladega. He's what we call the silent assassin. His bully goes outside of Cody. He's going to make it 3 wide. That's not going to be good for the outside. They're gonna stall out big here. But Dave, the silent assassin in the league races, he has been quick, and he has been he is the silent assassin. You know, he won't talk very much in the races, but once he does get up there, he hasn't ran the last few, but middle of the season really, he'd be right there, and then maybe 3rd or 4th, and then at the end he'd be right up there. So it's not surprising to see him leading here. Huge. And then you got Dave up there, or George up there in the Sunoco stand. Looks like Charlie's getting a little wavy, trying to get the 10 car to go. Bully's looking for somewhere to go. Bully's quick. He's always quick at super speedways. Cars, his favorite cars. He always likes the Xfinity cars. These are his favorite cars. He's going to try to get some help from the 12. The 12's going to leave him out hanging. No, he does get in line. He does end up getting in line to try to help. Dave, the 53 and the 10 are all lined up still on the bottom. You got WTF, then the 12, and then you got 2 WTF out back. You got Chris, he's out there lurking. Oh, the 12 turn. 12 turns Bully, and they end up wrecking right there. That's going to be a bad one, as they're still running. Not for sure if that's going to be yellow or not. Yeah, that will be the yellow. Outside just was getting dicey at the end right there. It was just kind of a bad deal. I'm going to try to go into race control right here. But I'm going to also unmute all teams so I can maybe interview some people.
Move 12.
This is Cabe in the booth, everybody. Good racing so far. Looks like it's just getting a little aggressive, so just be easy with that.
Pace car's getting ready to go into 3.
As the 12. Riley Olson, do you got a mic? Can you copy? Doesn't seem like he has a mic. We'll go back to muted. We might interview Bully. He might be pretty hot after this, so especially what happened. So it looked like they just all kind of got stacked up. Charlie went to the outside. Bully gave him a good bump, and the 12 was kind of undecisive if he wanted to go, and then he tried to get back in line. There was no hole. Doug barely missed it. 12 gets hit hard. Bully's hard on the fence, and then that's where the yellow comes out. So we're going to try to interview Bully here. Let's see if he's hot. Hey, Bully.
Yeah, I hear
you. Got me?
Yep.
Yeah, looked like just at the wrong place at the right time. You know, the outside kind of stacked up, and then the 12 went for the hole. Was undecided if you want to go to your outside, and then ended up getting your right rear. So you think that you got a fast enough car to get back up there? I know it was kind of getting really aggressive, but you are quick, so.
I'm just here so I don't get fined.
Oh, yeah, you know, it happens. Especially with the fines going out. Been pretty aggressive on the fines. So good luck, man. Good luck. I'll see you later. Good luck. Have fun.
Yep.
He is clearly not in the best mood. He has the Kyle Busch line right there. I'm just here so I don't get fined. Let's see how many cars pit. Looks like Doug is the only one who's going to pick. Oh, no. We do have a race off pit road. Let's go down to pit road cam 1 as they're coming down. It looks like Cody, there's Doug, Chris, and Bully. So pretty much the entire WTF guys, other than Dave, is going to race off a pit road. All come down for tires, maybe try to set someone up. Chris is off pit road first. It's going to be a good race between Doug and Cody off of pit road. Looks like Doug gets that one, and Bully's going to be there. It looks so far it's been a heck of a race. We're gonna go and interview Dave right here. He's been quick. Oh, Dave's not even in Discord. Oh, we're gonna interview Charlie right here. Charlie, you got a copy?
I hear you.
Well, look like you've been quick. You've been just staying out of the wrecks, trying to survive. You think that you can? You're starting, I believe, 6 on this restart, correct? So you think you do have a chance. You've been quick all race. What you think it's gonna take to win this thing?
Honestly, I think it's going to take a car that's out front of the pack that has no damage whatsoever. You know, good way to go through the air. And I think you're going to need a couple strong guys behind them who don't really care about them water temps and are free to push. So far, we've seen both the inside and the outside have really good runs. So should be an interesting last, what is this, 19 laps to go?
Yes, it is. It's yeah, we're coming to about 19, 17 maybe. Math's not great, but yeah, coming to 17 to go. So yeah, it looks like you are one of the. You got a few Chevys around you, but other than that, it's just Fords. So you might have to work with. I know the 10 and the 11 are Chevys, so you're gonna have to be working with them pretty much the rest of the race. So, and so is Cody. So you might have him as a teammate. So I'll let you go, man. Good luck. Have fun the rest of the race.
Thanks, Gabe. You too.
Yep. That was a inciting, entertaining few interviews right there. As looks like Doug did get his damage repaired. As we check right, yeah, he did. So he used a fast repair on that one. This Cody's scheme is nice. He always brings out with the cool schemes, especially in our league races and all that. He's always got one of the best schemes. So that's the cool part about it. Doug with the Riley Hurt really scheme in the Ford Monster. Then you got Bully in the Kyle Busch NOS scheme that he used to run really when he ran Xfinity and all that. And then you got Chris in the Ryan Blaney scheme. I do love Blaney and I love his schemes. So I just hope that he can get a few wins in real life now. You got Charlie in his own custom scheme, which is cool to see. And then you got a few new guys, don't know. And then you got the Dave in the bright and out there scheme, the Trump 2020, and then the green rims. So that was an interesting color. Obviously the Tide colors on the 53. That's gonna be an interesting thing to have. But just let you boys know, this is gonna be on YouTube later. So if you guys want to go back and watch, whoever doesn't know, I do have a channel. It's right there, so if you guys want to come check it out, let me know. We're gonna just send a little advertisement right there, but first time really announcing, so it's just something. Might as well try it. Gotta try some stuff. Might be doing a little bit more announcing. Try to set up maybe some cameras. I do enjoy the racing pit, but Charlie looks like he's gonna go. He's already ready to go in the 3 car. As we're on the spectator fans are getting ready as they're generating in and being born right in front of our eyes. Pace car is pulling off this time by Dave in the 53 leads them off onto the green as they're middle of travel. Dave goes way early. He is going quick. That's going to give him a lot of space out front, but is he going to be able to hold that? And 53 is clear of the 10 now. But it does seem everybody's going to get single file out. So, from my experience in these things, it does seem kind of where Chris is really is going to be one of the best places to be, because you're out of the pack. You're not in the middle of the wreck if a wreck does happen, but you're there to, because if the 3, the 10, and the 72 wreck right now, he's in the catboard seat to take that, and maybe Doug gets caught up in it or whatever. So if they do all wreck, then there's 4 spots easily right there, and he could start 4th. Maybe if they pick the outside on that restart, maybe they could get a lead. So it's just put your place and put your car right in the right spot, especially here at Talladega. Inside line looks really stacked up. The 3 and the 67 are trying to hook up on the outside. Doesn't look like that's going to happen. Bully and the Cody are going to ride at the back. I believe that there was 5 fast repairs, maybe. So there might be just trying to save their fast repairs. Coming to 15 to go halfway that lap, or this lap. Down the back stretch. Let's see what speed Charlie gets up to right here, and he's out front. He's going to hit 190, 192. Yeah, it looked like he was 192, and he was one of the fast ones. We're going to go on board. Go on board with the 72 right here. He's going to get, he's above $8,000 on the airplane. Oh, they make contact. They're wrecking out back, and there's a huge wreck out back. Let's see what happened there. They're not going to throw the yellow, and yellow is out. Oh, looks like, wow. I think what happened was Charlie, yeah, they just kind of all bobbled. Chris got a little sideways, and we're going to go in slow-mo right here. Chris got a little tap. He bombed it in there, hit the door of the 72, and from the 11, he was right in front of that, luckily, and from the gearbox cam. Hard hit from Charlie in the 25. Doug barely squeaks through. 72's in the grass. 72's all the way in the grass. He saves it. Charlie's out the back wrecking. He's spinning. Cody gets caught up in it. Oh, that's unfortunate for Cody. Him and Bully had that strategy of just lighting at the back. Then he gets caught up in it. Oh, Doug barely misses it. But we can go back from Doug because he was right in the middle of that. He was right in the middle of that right there. He saw all this fold. We're going to hit pause. You see Chris gets turned. Doug splits the middle. Barely misses that. He does get tapped, but he saves it. Doug, that's a hard spot to save it, especially right where he was. He gets tagged right there. You can see the damage on his right rear. He gets tagged right there, is lucky to save it, and ends up surviving that hit. Wow. What a sequence of events right there. That's I will say that's unfortunate for Chris and Cody. Just unfortunate. Wrong place at the wrong time. Just aggressive pushing. Didn't end well. We're not gonna interview Cody and Chris as they're trying to focus up and push each other. Let's try to get drag Cody in here. Nah, we'll wait so that they can get back to pit road because they are both smoking. No, it's just Chris is smoking, but you know it. So far, halfway down the race, you've had 3 cautions, but when it's not under yellow, it has been amazing racing. So if that was a negative of this race, I don't know what to tell you because this is B-class cars at its finest, super speedways. So there's my crew. I got the Noah scheme on, but you know, Noah's my favorite Xfinity driver. So all right, now we got time. We're gonna drive Cody in here. Cody, you got a copy?
Copy.
Look like you're just kind of at the wrong place at the wrong time there. Just aggressive pushing. You look like you almost made it through, but just got tagged. Got much damage. You used fast repair right there. What happened?
Yeah, I thought I was gonna clear it, but the last second the hole closed up. I just used my fast repair.
All right. Yeah, it looked like you saw it from. Or was your strategy just to try to survive and not use a fast repair at the end? Just kind of try to ride back there with Bully at the back there, just try to survive, have some fun, and then try to be there at the end? Or were you trying to push and just couldn't get the push and get the help?
Yeah, we're trying to get up to the front a little bit, but we're not in a rush to get up there. Just trying to take our time.
Yeah, it definitely a dicey bit of strategy. You know, you don't know what you want to do. It definitely gets scary. So, all right, I'll let you go, man. I'll good luck, man. Have some fun.
Thank you.
Not getting entertaining. All right, see you, man. Cody, always super nice guy. He's always there. He's always cool, especially for the different series. As you can see, the banking at Talladega on the gyro cam, it gets really flat, and even on the straightaway, it's still really, really, you know, banked even on the straightaway. Charlie wouldn't be a bad idea. He was the likely cause of that, I guess you could say. He just gets on left rear. You can't push on the left rear. He gets in contact. He's spinning. Bully, I don't know if Bully made it. Did he make it through? Bully did make it through of all that. Ooh, just barely. Jesus. Oh, barely. He barely made it through. That was sketchy. We're going to be right on his left rear as they come back up the track. Oh, and that guy flips. Oh, such a hard hit from him. But, try to go back live. They are doubling up. This is one to go. We're going to check the leaderboard real quick. So leading it is still Dave. Dave is one of the best restrictor plate racers that we have in the league. I will say that. He is fast. He's always there. He's pretty much always there at the end, no matter what happens. He's always able to be there, and you know, he's quick. And then you got the 10 and the 53. They've been working together, but then also kind of dicing it up the last few times. Then you got the 11. He's been pretty quick. Bully's there. Bully, if he doesn't get in a wreck, he will definitely be up there at the end of the race. You already know him. He is. He's aggressive when it counts, but then cautious when you gotta be, especially when they were bunched up like that, trying to push and get all that they could. Which I don't blame them. Getting to crunch time, you're gonna come down to 10 to go when we take the green right here. So we're gonna see if Dave goes early or if he goes where he did the last time. And you got Charlie. He's gonna try to lock back in, and so is Cody, I think, and Doug. So if they can all hook up, and maybe if they're all in a line, maybe 3-4 car lengths back, and don't try to get right up on them, and don't try to pull up on them, but you know, be there. I think the 4 WTF guys, Chris, Cody, Charlie, and Doug, if they're smart with it, I think that they could just line it up and try to be there at the end, get a good run, and then maybe set it up coming off a 2, all be to the outside, and then duke it out for themselves. So as we're back alive, coming off a 4 to take the green, it's going to be a heck of a show, guaranteeing that. Got Doug, 53, the 10. You got the 11, Bully. Then you got Doug Ezel. He is a madman. That man is crazy. He will race you clean no matter what lap. Final, he will give you space first lap. He is one of the smartest racers out here. You got Cody. He's one of the nicest guys in the garage easily. You got the 3, aggressive, but he can get the job done. Pace car is off as they're coming to the green. Green is out, and they're off at Talladega. Accelerating through the gears. There's third gear. At 130. I'm going to go on gearbox cam with him. He's now in 4th gear. He's got the full bumper of the 10 car. Look at that Camaro. Ooh, bit of suspension right there. We're going to go on his rear chase. There's the 3 wide. Charlie's making it 3 on the outside. They all got a run on the outside, but Charlie's going to try to side draft, pull the 53 back. 53 does have a run. I'm going to zoom through the cameras, try to get back to the TV cameras. There we go. Charlie's still up there on the top. Looking to see if he's going to get it done. It depends. If he does have some help from Cody, so if he gets some help, I think that man's going to be a menace at the end. Coming to 9 to go this time by. And like I said, Dave, smart out front. Bully, he's going to be there. So is Doug. He's on the bottom lane, probably the preferred lane right now. And Bully jumps to the top, trying to get some help from the 53. It's Bully, the 53, Charlie, Cody. They're all lined up on the outside. Oh, the 53 gets turned. He knocks into the 11. They're going down the back stretch. That's not going to be yellow. No yellow. We're still green here at Talladega. We're going to clear blacks and all that, but yeah, we're still green at Talladega. Looks like Dave and the 10 are working really well together. You know, the 10's not, as you can see here, the 10's not right up on him. He'll give him a push maybe down the back stretch and maybe between the dog legs or between corners, but he's not pushing during the corners especially. He don't want to take the risk to turn him. But if they can get lined up and just stay right there, I don't think Doug or Bully can try to get a run. As we say that, though, here comes Charlie and Bully. Cody's being aggressive, pushing Charlie right here. 7 to go. 7, correct? Coming to 7 to go. Doug's still on the bottom line. Doug, ooh, a little bit of a wiggle right there. Maybe got a little bit loose from the 25 being right on his bumper. Chris is back there just lurking. If the 10 spins Dave or whatever in the corner, he's going to slide up, more than likely hit Doug and Bully. Maybe take out Charlie, but I think Chris, if something goes down, he is in the catbird seat right now. And as we weren't really talking about him early in the race, here comes Bully on the outside with the help from Charlie. Charlie's giving an aggressive bump on that Toyota bumper, that Chevy to Toyota bumper push. Down the backstretch. We're going to see what Bully's speed is, 190. Charlie's speed is 190. Dave's speed is 188. They do have a 2-mile-an-hour run. Charlie gets clear. Bully gets clear. They're going to clear themselves, and they are. They're going to leave Cody out in the dust. And as they're getting down to crunch time, coming to 6 to go. Bully gets clear. He is leading at Talladega. Big push coming from Cody. Giving it back to Dave. They are pushing hard here in these last final laps. Trying to get to the front. Hopefully you can maybe control it. Looked like early in the race, if you weren't on the bottom, you would kind of not have a chance, but it looks like the top. Hopefully if you're leading. Oh, big wobble down the backstretch. Dave gets a little loose. Cody gets him a little loose. They're going 3 wide down the backstretch going into 3. We've seen this move not work, but they do all get situated. Bully still leading with Charlie pushing behind him. Cody and Dave. Looks like they do get a huge run off the corner, just can't hold it going into the corner. Bottom's going to be quicker in the corner on the straightaways. Looks like the top is going to have the momentum, and they're swerving on the top. They're not lined up as the bottom. The bottom has it easy. They can just ride out on the yellow, just nice and smooth, but the top, they got the side draft factor of if, see, like that, Charlie, he comes up, gives a little side draft to Chris, or to Dave, my bad, the 4. Let's see what speed, 187, 188, 89. Does he hit 90? Yes, he does, right before the corner. Then they start turning into scrubbing speed, 191, there it goes. That's a beautiful picture right there. We're focused on this battle up front, but you know, the 53, he's smart. He is lagging back. If something does happen, he's there. As they're about to maybe go 3, Dave's going to give him a little bit of a gap. You know, 53, if it doesn't go green, he's out of the draft. But if something goes wrong, he's perfectly in it still. Oh, and Dave gets turned right into Charlie. He gets turned. They're saving it. Dave, what a save. And they're wrecking in the back. Yellow is out. It's going to be a green-white checkered here at Talladega. Cody just aggressive on the left rear. And that just is enough to send everybody else around. 53. Charlie, oh, he gets damaged. 53 does get damaged out of that. See, that's just the unfortunate bit of being too far back. Because if that happens right there, then you're just unlucky, and then they wash up into it. Oh, that's unfortunate. You know, it's an unfortunate ride. We're going to go on board with, back it up just a little bit, we're going to go on board with Chris right here. So he does look high. He has a bit of a run, but doesn't want to take it. His line is moving, but not as quick as the bottom, especially in the center of the corner. He sees them all spin, and it's off from there. He thanks Dave with the save. Dave with the save. Dave with the save. He gets a little sideways, comes down, hits Charlie. He's a little bit sideways, and he does save it, though, so I'll give him props with that. It was a heck of a save. Let's go down. Let's see. Anybody pit? I don't think anybody pitted, so I think pit stops are open this time. We're going to watch them as they come down into pit road, I believe, here. But us, we're going to talk. Or, no, let's interview Dave. We can interview Dave. Hey, Dave, it's Cabe up in the booth. You got a copy?
I got you, Cade.
Yeah, looked like you were quick those last few laps. Just on wrong place at the wrong time, you know, aggressive pushing, final few laps at Talladega. It's going to be a green-white checker. Do you think that you can hold them off or try to get back up to the front?
Well, I'm going to have to battle my way back up to the front because I lost some positions there, but hey, that's part of racing, the pushing of it and the drafting. You got to expect it here.
Oh yeah, it's always aggressive, and going back checkered, especially at a 2.5 mile track, you're gonna have enough time to come back and take it. So good luck, man. Has fun. Looks like the outside line, especially later in the runs, is quick. So good luck, man. Has fun.
All right, thank you, Cade.
So it looks like as we go to pit lane cam, Cody is going to win the race off pit road. Then Dave, maybe? Yes, he gets Doug. 53's right there. 53's still there, but he's going to have to do a lot of work. It's going to be a green, white, checkered. So just depends on where people are going to run. On this final restart, maybe the final restart, we're going to have Bully in the 18, the 10 of Roger. He's been up there the entire race, so we're going to have to see what he can do. Then you got Chris. He's been quick lately. He's been up there. He's been lurking. He's been in the Denny Hamlin spot, just kind of there, but not there, you know what I mean? So he's just got to be there. And then you got Charlie. He's always aggressive, especially with the pushes, so we're going to hope that he can be a little less aggressive, but still be up there at the front. We got Cody. Then you got Dave, the unfortunate one. Then you got Doug in the 53. So should we try to interview the 10, or should we interview the 53?
Facebook.
Hey, 10 car, you got a copy, man? Did I say truck? I meant to say car. My bad.
Yeah, copy.
Yeah, it looks like you and Bully have been working, or you and whoever's been out front, you and Dave, you and Bully, whoever's out in front. Looks like you guys have been having a heck of a race. You've been one heck of a pusher, but it's got to come down to the final front stretch. You think that you think you're gonna be able to pull out maybe the last corner or whatever, get enough draft and win this thing?
Yeah, I think if I can get somebody to stay with me and push me, I think we can hold off, win this thing.
You've been fast. You've been one heck of a pusher, so I'll give you that. So just be there at the end. Have fun, man.
Thank you.
As they're coming to double up right here. It's going to be interesting. The 10's going to be on the outside. He's going to have a push from Charlie. Charlie's always aggressive. Maybe Charlie can push them around the 10. First corner, bottom's always going to be quicker just because the speeds are way too low. But off, if you're lucky, you can maybe get a run. You got Bully. Roger. Hold on. Got my keybinds messed up. You got Bully, Roger, Chris, Charlie, Cody, Dave, Doug, Tracy, and Kenneth is in the 11. So, as they're going to go green here, we're in the chopper cam. Chopper cam ain't going to be a bad one to go with, especially these last few laps. I know on this restart if something does go down. Was going to interview the 53, but he has been, we're going down the back for the green light checker. Don't want to throw off his mojo. If he's got a plan, don't want to get him out of the groove. So it's going to be one heck of a restart. Green, white, checkered right here. You got Bully, the 10. Bully, Roger, Chris, Charlie, Cody, Dave, Doug, and then the 53 of, I apologize to him if he does watch this race later, Tracy, and then Kenneth. So it's going to be a dogfight. It's definitely going to be a dogfight. You got Doug lurking. He's been quick. He's out of the race. I don't know about lap times, but he's probably been one of the quicker ones on speed and lap time, especially coming down the stretch. So we might go on board with him for this restart. He's been quick these last few races, especially with us. So you got the 12 back in, getting back into line. He might actually have a huge run when you get back on green, so we're going to have to watch him. But as it goes, coming to out of the dog leg, ooh, he is going to have a huge run, but he's going to slow down. Maybe. He might time it right. Hold on to her. Oh, start going. If he goes smart, I'll clear it. But Now it looks like he's going to slow down. As we are green at Talladega. He's not going to try to get a run, but we are on board with Doug. He's 4th in the inside row. Looks like the outside did get a better restart. They're pushing harder than what I expected. On the right front now. Up on Charlie, or up on Cody, my bad. Pushing very aggressive. There's a little bit of smoke. No checking up though. You're coming to the white flag this time. So if you're not in the right spot at the right time, you have no chance. If there's a big one right now, it could throw a wrench in everybody's plan. Bully's pushing hard on the 10. The 10 did get clear on that restart. Charlie's aggressive on the outside with the side draft. They're side drafting hard. Coming to the white flag at Talladega. Oh, the 10 gets turned. The 10 gets turned right into the 11. Huge wreck in the back. They're going to take the white. No, that was the checkered. My bad, that was the checkered. I did not expect that. That was my fault. I thought that was...
Somebody get behind me. Somebody get behind me. Come on.
Is that the checkered?
Come on, man. What the hell?
I don't know if that was the checkered or not. Was that the checkered? No, I think they're coming to the white. Or it's a check. I don't know. I think this is the white. This should be the white. I got it right. 53's up there. So is Dave. Dave's back in the front. After a wild race for him. Looks like it's going to be Dave, but the 53. As they're coming off of turn 4, the 53 pushing Dave to the start finish line. Will the 53 try to make his move? 53's just going to stay in line and I believe push him to the checkered. Dave wins at Talladega. Dave with the win. I was confused that last few laps of what was going on, but wow. What a final few laps right there. Wow. It gets dicey at Talladega. They went 3 wide. 10 got turned. 10 looked like he was just a little too high. Came up, gone into really everybody at the end right there. That ended Doug's race, the 11th race. It was fun. That was one heck of a race. I'm going to interview Dave right here and I'm going to send it off. But,
Checkers.
hey, Dave, you got a copy?
I got you, Cade.
We always call you the silent assassin, and you definitely were at the end. You were just lurking. You were about 6th or 7th right there on that final restart, but just rode nice on the outside and were able to get the win. So, congratulations, man.
Back in.
I don't know, Cade. I feel like I kissed my sister. You know, it's a win that it's a little bit tainted.
No comment on that one. Anyway, good run. You still got the win, man, so congratulations. If you guys are wanting to rewatch this one from my point of view in the race, go check out 05 Racer on YouTube. So it was fun. Good race, everybody. Well, as we ended off there, coming to the checkered, looked like it was going to be Bully's race down the backstretch, and then a huge wreck ended up happening, and it didn't go his way. It looked like Charlie and the 53 just got a little bit of contact, and it literally wrecked everybody that was his help, and there was nothing he could have done for it. So it's unfortunate, but that's just how racing works. Then 53 didn't try to make a move, which big ups on him. Or no, 53 was a lap down. No, he wasn't. Was he a lap down? I don't know. It says he was a lap down, so I don't know. But or he finished 6th, so we'll yeah, he finished 6th, so other than that, yeah, that's gonna end it off there, boys. So if you guys enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe. I might do I'm gonna be hosting, or not hosting, but probably announcing quite a few more of these. So if you guys enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe. See you guys on the next one. Peace out.